Hello pupils, it's Teacher Patrick again. We are back at angles, but this time around we are going to do construction of angles. Previously we have done construction of angles in class. Everyone seems to be doing well, but when it becomes our homework, then things get a little messy. Now, Teacher Patrick is going to show you this question. This is a piece of work done by our pupils, and the pupil is not the only person who made this mistake. I'm going to explain one more time. Draw an angle at point B. So this is at point B, okay? Of 110 degrees below the line AB. So remember, a few keywords. Point B, 110 degrees below the line. Okay? Got it? So we're going to construct this, okay? Let's do it together. Now, first of all, I will redraw the line that was given. So the line that was given is this, okay? And then we call it A here, B here. Now, do you remember, coming back again, remember to draw it at point B. And it must be what? 110 degrees below, okay? So I can't draw anything above here. Anything above here will be wrong. It must be below here. This kind of question is a very common exam question actually. So I need to draw it below here. And it must start from this point B. Now, let's revisit the pupil's answer. Now, if you look at this angle here that the pupil has constructed, do you think this is a right angle? No. Do you think it's less than a right angle? Yes. If it's less than right angle, meaning it must be less than 90 degrees, right? But we wanted 110 degrees, you know? So obviously this is wrong. So every time you have constructed your angle, ask yourself, is this less than 90 degrees or more than 90 degrees? Okay? Remember your Ultraman rule? Teacher Patrick taught you the Ultraman rule, okay? So if you don't remember the Ultraman rule, maybe tell me how do you form the Ultraman sign first, okay? Now, let's start to construct this 110 degrees, okay? First of all, of course, put your projector at this point here, at the end point. Always remember it's at the furthest end. So, remember, Teacher Patrick taught you this is your baseline. This is your center. So we're going to put our baseline on this line and the center at this point. Do you remember? I repeat again. This is our baseline. This is our center. We're going to put the baseline on this line and this center at this point. Okay, come, let's do it, okay? Okay, we are done already. So now, up to this point, pupils always have this problem. They do not know whether they should measure the inner scale or the outer scale. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you recall? Teacher Patrick says, the line, the pencil line that you saw, it must always cross the zero. Now, it must always cross the zero. Now, let me move a little. Did it cross the inner scale zero or the outer scale zero? Think about this. Inner scale, right? You see? You could tell, right? So if it crossed the inner scale zero, then of course that's how we should measure our angles. So let me measure it, okay? So inner scale. 10, oh no, sorry for blocking. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So you just follow the line through up to this point. Remember, I asked you to put a dot outside so that you can see the dot. Now I'm going to remove the projector. Now, let's see whether we can see the dot. Yeah, the dot is here, right? You can see, I'm sure you can see. Yeah. Now, so we're just going to join this point with these dots, okay? And draw the line. Did they ask us to indicate any alphabets? Let's come back. They only asked us to draw an angle angle at point B of 110 below the line. They didn't ask us to label. Sometimes during the exam, they may ask us to label the angle. They may say, and label angle ABC. If they say C, then you got to write a letter C down here. Otherwise, you do not have to do so, okay? And don't forget, once you have finished your angles, always draw the angles here and write 110 degrees. Don't forget, huh? And after you have done, you can do a quick check. Same thing, bring your protractor back again, and then do a quick check, okay? Do a quick check. Now, of course, read from the inner scale, and then you read all the way until here, 110. Okay? So that's how we get our angles. Alright, this is another short video for pupils to recap on constructing angles. Measuring, I think most of you are fine. It's the construction that some of you are not familiar yet. I'll end this short video here. I'll see you in the next post. Bye bye.